Welcome back, everybody. You're watching Cape Rugby TV. Right, so we were looking at the logs now in Super League A, B, and C, but we want to bring Alistair Taste into this. But Faisal, let's just quickly talk to you about from points perspective. The logs really, if we do look at those Super League A, B, and C positions, especially if we get to Super League B, for example, you've got 3 teams in position 5, 6, and 7 that are sitting on 47 points. Games are finished. Yeah. And then even lower down, if you look at the team positions 9, 10, all the way into position 13, sitting on 31, 31, 30, there's a 1 point difference. And in fact, in a lot of these teams, there's no points difference for points. Yeah. Only the points difference made a difference. Yeah. If that makes any sense. But yeah, I mean, that really does go to show how tight it's been.
No, I think definitely, JP. I think when you drawing up a competition, the key thing is making sure that the competition is exciting from start to finish. And I think we've seen now the last week or two, everything is decided up until the last match. And I think ideally that's what you want. You want the playing fields to be level. Week in, week out, competition is strong. And I think the one important thing is that, the clubs, there needs to be something to play for. Yeah. So I think that's where we are at the moment, is like everybody's playing for something. They're either playing to get out of relegation or they're playing to be part of the top 6.
So one of the things that I wanted to ask you is, already we see posts on social media where clubs are calling themselves champions. Yeah. Champions for the first team, champions for the second team, even the third team. Yeah. I mean, the team photographs are already out there. Seasoned champions. Are they already champions, or do we have to wait?
You still got to wait. The top 6 is key. That's a knockout. That's the championship. You've obviously, you've won the first round in terms of the competition and that, but the league champion is determined from the top 6.
Right. Yeah. So, and of course, I suppose, Jerome, let's bring you into it. I mean, you never know what could still happen later in the season in terms of points deductions or maybe a little a query here and there. Surely you wait until you get the trophy in your hands.
No, exactly. It's like if you look at how many years did NNK survive to play Super A when they played this relegation game?
Many years.
Many years. It's just because of the nature of the competitions, how it is. I mean, obviously, week in, week out, you play against stronger opposition. So yeah, it's a bit tough to call like you're champion already now if you haven't played. So there's a lot of play still to be played. So it's rather, like I say, don't disappoint your club or disappoint your players by calling that. Keep them humble and wait till the last game.
Yeah. All right, folks. Let's move off that now and take a look at the Promotion League logs as they stand at the moment. It really also starts to look like it's coming down to the wire. Watsonia sitting at number 1 on the log, on the Promotion League log, followed by Rugby, and then it's Solarians, and then it's Morning Star, Blue Stars United, LC Srafir, Fisanta Kraal, Maisi Pumlena, and Rocklands. Faisal, back to you on this one. If we look there at Watsonia and Rugby, they've still got games in hand. Solarians, Morning Star, Blue Stars United look like they're going to be challenging it amongst themselves for that 3rd position.
Correct, yeah.
So your Promotion League, how are things going there?
So yeah, if you look at the Promotion League, obviously the top 3 teams got up. 1 and 2 would be automatic, and then 3 plays against 4 in a decider in terms of determining that position.
So 1, 2, and 3 are definitely going to Super League C.
1, 2, and 3. Yeah.
1, 2, and 3. Solarians, Morning Star, Blue Stars United. Is this what you were hoping to see? Is how tight this competition gets? Because it's the same scenario. Watsonia and Rugby look like they've got a little bit of a head start. But Solarians, Morning Star, Blue Stars United, they're still going to challenge.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think they're still going to play against each other, many of them. So, it's still early stages. I think the big and the key thing is maintaining that, that lead. I think the one thing is Watsonia and Rugby with that outstanding game is going to count in their favour. Yeah.
Jerome, LC Srafir are sitting with 2 games in hand. They can still make a move there towards that last 3rd position.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that if you look at them, they still have a lot to play for.
Yeah.
They're not too far out.
For the other teams, then it's a question of playing for pride.
It seems like it.
It seems
No, I
like
think-
it.
Seems like it.
Yeah, I think,
All right.
especially, chatting to the guys from
Yeah.
Protocol, winning the the region, the first round competition, they're all excited and geared up. I think, chatting to them, it was a learning experience now playing in the promotion league. It's another level than that there. So I think, next year they're going to come back with a bang. I think they've learned a lot. It's another level, the promotion league, in terms of participation and the competition.
We've seen some incredible stuff here again of showing just how, call it, the development of club rugby is progressing. You guys must be happy with that.
No, definitely. I think, again, it's all around, development. If I'd say it's on the field and off the field that we're looking at. So many of the clubs have been very successful because of off the field, the club, the structures and that there. So it's good to see that we're finding a lot of new clubs also, showing a lot of progress in that there. I think the guys from the Metro League that have been playing there, especially like, you've had likes of Temperance and that, they've done a lot of good work. You must congratulate them. I think the key thing for them is participating, but I mean, at the same time, they've been very competitive.
All right, folks, let's move our attention now to the Challenge Cup. The Challenge Cup is also happening. Of course, this was City, Southern and Northern Leagues bottom 9 or bottom 7. In Pool A then, you can see there, Albions and Silverleaf are sitting at number 1 and 2, followed by Manenberg Rangers, Temperance and Cities in Laguna. So, Faisal, there's a good example of what you were talking about. Manenberg Rangers, Temperance and Cities in Laguna, they've got games in hand. There could still be, they're still in with a chance.
No, 100%. JP, the key thing is the excitement that's been created amongst those clubs. So, everybody's vying for their position and that there. So it's very tight and tense.
Jerome, you've done quite a lot of work with these clubs. It's too early to tell, right?
Yeah, it is. But what I must say, and I must compliment the club and obviously the coaches and the management. Last week I was at Manenberg Rangers, and still a lot of players. And it was cold, but the players come, and I think they know why they still come, and they know there's still a lot to play for. But at this time of the year, and like I say, in the rain, I must compliment the clubs for getting the guys there and still train.
Yeah, no, I suppose that's the draw card of rugby. Super League, or at least not Super League B, Challenge Cup, Pool B. We've got Silver Tree at the top of the log. Blue Jets, Young Wesley's, Gordons Bay Pioneers, Clutiesville, Retreat, Suburbans. Faisal, this again. 2 teams there. They're sitting on top of the pile. Silver Tree and Blue Jets. But Young Wesley's, they are out there still to make a noise. Gordons Bay Pioneers are even still in the mix to get it. So the Challenge Cup itself is also going down to the wire.
No, definitely. I think the exciting part is like, the strength versus strength, starting to filter through, and that the top 2 teams coming out of it. And I think the one key thing is also, the other guys are still very competitive, still playing hard, still trying to look for that top position.
All right, folks, let's take a look in the Pool C then. Windmill United is sitting at number 1. Titans is sitting at number 2. And then in Pool D, Peninsula and Northern sitting at 1 and 2. Look out for young ideas. Police have still got a lot of games in hand. And Police will certainly be looking to challenge. Faisal, but it's all going to start happening now the week after next at City Park. Early mornings, long days, a lot of activity. This is what you guys be waiting for?
No, definitely. We have a meeting this week, obviously, with the clubs around the quarterfinals. The big thing is, obviously, we're looking at the games. It's quite big matches, derbies. We're expecting a lot of people. So, it's just a bit of planning, making sure that everything's in place in terms of what needs to be in place. The games at City Park, we're going to start going live with ticket sales and that there online. So you're looking at about 30 Rand a ticket. So I think we've got about 8 games on the 7th and that as well. So it's going to be quite a full day of rugby.
All right. Well, we're going to say goodbye to you. Alistair Tace is going to take your seat now. And hopefully we can get you in again next week to find out more about how the fixtures are going and ticket sales and how you buy your tickets and where you watch the games and all that.
Thank you, JP, and thank you, listeners.
All right, folks, we're going to take a short ad break. When we come back, Alistair Tace joins us. We'll start taking a look at some of those matches. UCT Marties, Durban, Hamiltons. We'll, of course, have a discussion around Tygerberg and Van der Stel. All that in a mo. Don't go away.